Hello. Wait for the feed to come through. Yes, hello. I've still had zero sleep. I may be a bit odd during the stream. I tend to go a little bit weird when I've had no kip. Anywho.
There you are.
Yeah. So I know I'm up and working. So, a couple of things. When the time that I quit streaming, I carried on playing the bloody game. I've tested some things that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to start with testing some NT units. I've found some interesting revelations that I wish to share. Okay? So, it seems like... let me change the screen over. Right, scene. And then... let's play. So yeah, I found some interesting things out I'm going to share with you. So play. You know, like random thought now. You know them USB lights that you can plug in and, you know, they light you up so you can match your green screen behind you and you get better lighting so people can see you properly, right? Do you know, I think it'd actually be a bad idea if I get one. Reason is, with me being bald, right, I think it's going to just bounce off my cue ball and you'll just see this almighty shine. And it'll be pretty distracting. Okay, and then, you know, with the green screen, then you start turning it up. Right? And I remember this with when I used to have a green screen behind me. And I'd only turn the chroma key up a little bit, you know, to match it. And it looked like there was a hole right in the middle of my forehead. And then the more I got rid of the chroma key, the bigger the hole got in my head. Until the background was missing. And the top part of my head was gone with it. Right, so what I want to show you now is we're going to do some custom battles, right? And as you see, I've been experimenting, so I'm going to get rid of these for now. And we're going to play as Rome. And we're going to go against... let me find them now. There we go. These, because it seems that some factions now have access to legions. Like, I'll show you. I found one of them. Where are they? I think it might be these. Show me their setup now. Like, look. Desert cohorts. Stuff like that you got to be really careful with. You see what I mean? So that's holding us back. But the main one that I wanted to try and go through, which was where are they? There we are. These. Right, get rid of all this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give them a basic general, and then a line of these. Then I'm going to come along with my... right, sure, we'll try a Legatus this time. But what I'm going to upgrade to is the later stage units that we're trying to rush for the next, trying to survive for the next, what is it, 16 turns for? Which is, it's not the first cohort, so it's Legionary cohort. We currently got Legionnaires, so we started with Hastati that got upgraded into Legionnaires that are getting upgraded into Legionary cohort, right? So we're doing 16 turns for this, just running around, because what I need to find now is price to performance in terms of units. So we're gonna get a load of these. So I match the army that we're going against. We're going to start battle. No more additional units. So I wait 16 turns. And then probably wait another 10 turns to upgrade the barracks to allow me to upgrade the units to these, right? And then at some point we come and fight him again. After all that messing, and we're still messing around with the Senate. So we group these together. I honestly think by the time I've completed this, I might even release a video and with the date stamp and all the rest of it to say, oh, if you want to do this challenge, try doing it as this. If you want to try and survive, this is what I had to do. Right, so then we're going to make a single line. We're going to lock him. Get the general here. And then, let's go. Because he always seems to drift over. So again, we're testing Legionary Cohort, what we're upgrading, 10 turns to. 14 turns to do the research, then probably about 10 turns to upgrade the barracks. Now, I want you to see what goes on. This is why I think it's going to be a waste of time carrying on as Rome after all this investigation. But I have found out something interesting, right? They're going to come there, they're at the side a little bit, right? We're just going to match him a bit more. Going to wait till they get a little bit closer and we're going to counter charge. Because the last thing I think we need to refine the strategy is to find the most cost-effective unit and what faction that comes with. And I think I've done it. But I'm going to build up to it, obviously, before I do the big reveal. Light off. Yeah, it's fine. If you need it on, bang it on. Look, either way, it doesn't bother me. No, it doesn't bother me either way. It's only if it was like... No, I was just going to say, it's only if I got one of them USB lights, what they called in front of me, and they're dinging off the old cue ball. No, it's especially with the bloody migraines I get. Right, so we're going to counter charge. I also want to lob some peelum in your face. So this is what we're upgrading to. These are not even the units that I currently have in the campaign that I'm doing. And you've got to think the units that I'm currently using cost 125 a pop. So we'll let all these start the scuffle. Losing. Well, they're already losing. These Legionary Cohorts, I don't even know the price of them. So just your standard Legionnaires cost 127 if you've not got anything with your generals. I've just charged into these, so we're upgrading for 16 turns to get a unit that won't even fight these and are probably more expensive. It is not cost effective at all, right? So the next test, I'll just show you how bad it gets. Well, as you can see, look, they're getting butchered. All right, you could say, well, they're on the flank there. They've been hitting the side. It's 2 units. Well, they're losing. They're losing. Or is it even? No, it's even. Losing. Losing. It's either even or losing. I've got no chance against them. And then I was thinking, why waste all that time trying to win something where I know we're going to get butchered? I'll just go the max speed. So it's starting to look like when we played the Iceni and got to the swords, we thought we were getting the best unit and we just weren't. Because run away, run away, run away, run away. Right, let's go back.
The men are wavering.
Look, and their morale's insane that they've come back into the fight. So I could probably do some, you know, crazy maneuvers, try and do something like that to try and pull this off if we played at a normal speed. And you know what? it'd be maybe good for that single fight, because you've seen how we got massacred before, and I just don't think it's worth it. So as you see, this is pretty much game over. And they're all engaged. There's no free units. We're dead. So we're going to concede defeat here. And we're going to end the match. So what I'm going to do now, I was thinking, well, what happens if I threw the next tier units at them? And you've got to think, I'd be throwing veteran legionnaires at them. It's an even fight, and they're even more expensive. So I couldn't even afford to put another army on the field. So the only way to really stand a chance against him is to chuck Praetorians and Praetorian guards at him, and you only just win. So people said, what about this faction? Where are we? Kush. I still have a problem with Kush, and there's one reason why I don't think they're particularly good for this challenge, right? Which is, let me get me fat elephant. We're gonna take all the pikes again, and then CPU's good to go. So we're gonna start the fight now and test Kush, because these pikes would form the basis of my army for the foreseeable future. So let's test this, and you'll see the result and why I'm not happy. We're going to move these back here, and they only get this one tier of pikes, no more. This is all Kush gets. You know what, get them in pike formation. Get them right there. I think that's good enough. Let's go. What are you doing? Walking me far, woman. Yeet. Okay, so back to testing. Okay, they're moving a bit over this way. Get your pikes ready. Oh, Doctor. Oh, Doctor, I've been doing some testing. Don't you worry about that. I think I found the most cost-effective unit, but I want to just show people me findings. Let's let these clash for a minute. But that is a solid suggestion. I have tested Macedon's I have tested Macedon's pikes. So we've engaged, and as you can see, so we'll start doing the work now.
Our general is under attack. Get the charge!
Alright, so you can still see they're getting burnt down. Get down here, we don't want them chucking peelum at us. Yellow, yellow. There's another bloody yellow.
What are your orders?
Let's speed it up slightly. Oh yeah. We are slowly starting to get a grip of these, you see. These are only tier 1, but look at the health of the units. It's not particularly good for one fight, right? So this is why I'm ruling Kush out.
The men are wavering.
Yeah, they can waver as much as they like. Well, let's just speed this bugger up.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yeah. But look, we've already had people run. It's just, I'm just not happy. Now, come on, let's go crush this. He'll run off now. Close victory, nah. So we lost roughly half. So I started going through all the other factions. I said, right, who's got pikes? I had my list here. Where's my list? Got my list here in terms of testing the most, because I want cost-effective units, not pricey units. So as much as they're only tier 1, and where we're going against that other factions, one of the best units that they have, I've got Macedon and Nabatea, I think they pronounced, Pontus, Egypt, and the one that actually won what we were doing. So these were ruled out. And then I tried the other factions. I weren't happy because you had to research far into the tech tree to be able to produce them, and they were often quite expensive. I found something, right? I found, and that's why I'm ruling out Macedon and the Seleucids, because the further up the tier you go, so if we were to go, hang on, where are we? Macedon, right? So the price difference between levy pikemen and pikemen is quite a big difference, right? I think they're an extra 20, between 15 and 20 per unit difference. But they still get worn down quite quickly. Then I went to Sparta. They only have 2 pikes. That all you have to do is upgrade your barracks once, and they cost the exact same as tier 1. If your general's rubbish, they cost 100. If they level up a little bit, they can cost as much as, I think it's either 80 or 89 I'm currently paying. These are gods. They perform better than the other units that are fought and everything else. I bloody love these, right? So where the enemy comes at you with range units as well, these can take some shots to the face. These perform superbly. So I'm going to show you that same fight that we just fought with them pikes with these ones, and you'll see the difference. And then after this fight, I'm going to show you these fighting Praetorian guards. Yeah, Praetorian guards, because I want to take it to the absolute limit. Right, let's start the battle. Go. That's everything. Yeah, that is. So after this, we're going to fight Rome. Yes, it's that price to performance that I want, but also having the boost. So I get these Royal Spartans, and I'm still messing with an army composition, and I think I found a suitable one, which you'll see when I load the game up in a minute. first, I need to show you this. Now, these throw pike in my face, remember. Now, I know it's not going to be like this in the fight, because what I'm going to be getting when I'm playing the game, they're going to have cavalry. They're going to have archers as well to chuck stuff at me. They're going to have the ones that chuck the javelin. I think they're called javelins. And, you know, we're going to come up against all sorts, right? I know that there's going to be that variation, but it's the front lines that fall quicker than anything else that makes me more exposed to other problems, which I'm trying to address when I was doing these tests offline. So this fight and the one after, especially when we're fighting Praetorian guards, you'll see. So, see if they're running off. Okay, are they just moving across? Moving across a little bit. We'll do the same. Okay. Another thing, don't they look better than Cush pikes? I don't know why. I just like them better than Cush pikes. Cush pikes just look like they've got the bloody... Someone just chuck the loincloth on, but we'll be fine, lads. Give me a spear. Where these, you know, Spartan shields. I know they only like they've got leather armor on, but you know, they look the business. Okay. I can actually do something like this, be all cinematic in a fight for once, which I don't normally do when we're in the main campaign. I can actually do it while we're in this. These are beasts, though. These aren't as good as Roman legions. I'd say they are on par with Praetorian guards. I've actually fought these against Praetorian guards, and the Praetorian guards just win. So you've got to think this is N tier units against a tier 2 pike unit. That's it. And I'll get peeled in the face as well now. I only did down there. Oh, here we go. And again. Hey, you're alright, mate. I am back indeed. Now, this is very unfortunate that they've come down here. So this will suffer some pain, this one. But watch now.
Our general is under attack.
We know why that's getting burnt down. See how much stronger they're holding. Right, they got wrecked because they got charged. Slow it down. Obviously, we're going to be losing these that are flanking us, but that's not the test that I want to do here. But you see how much stronger they're holding. This is tier 1 units. Sorry, tier 2. That's only because we got flanked that we lost them. But you see, it's so much better than the other ones. I can't believe how more effective these are.
Our men flee the
We're going to get flanked.
This is a shameful display.
So as you can see, they're absolutely kicking ass here. These are the most cost-effective units that I've found. Whoa, I didn't mean to pull you off the line. You see, it was just so much better other than us getting flanked. Right, yeah. 428. I know the other one we lost 500, but it's just, it seems so much better. Now, the final test that I do want to do is we want to go against Rome. Let's get all that cancelled. Right, give him a general. And we go all out Praetorian Guard. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shove another spear on my other flank to just try and stop him from flanking us, so you can see the sheer strength of this. So this is Praetorian Guards spammed. If we can survive this, we can survive anything in the challenge. And what was that fee?
I tipped £4.20. Missed you tons.
Thanks for the donation of £4.20. I've missed you tons too, mate. It's nice to see you back. Yeah.
I love that.
So yeah, I'm just going to put another spear unit on the other side. So there you go. The idea is not to use these two. I want... Hang on. You're not a pike unit. Oh no, it's put him there. I thought it was here at the end, right? Never mind. Let's go. So if we can survive this, we can survive any melee unit that we're going to encounter in the challenge. I'm going to move you down there. Group you, because I think they've nerfed soldier units completely. Oh no, I want you to be in number 3. Completely into the ground. Completely nerfed them. So, right, that's just wrong. You should be over there. You should be over there. There we go. And then we'll match these. So Praetorian Guards now. So if we live, so the way that he's talking there, you know that the battle's already favouring the Praetorian Guards. So this is the max tiered expensive. We're paying the max fee. Where for the price of one of them, I could have 3, 4 of these. Again, the idea is, just as long as these don't get flanked, the idea is not to help them in any way. I just want to see how good it is. So this is the final test against Praetorian Guards. And then I'll show you the campaign that I was doing. And I do apologise. I'm a little bit weird, like I say. I've had no sleep since the... I don't even know how long I've been up now. Lock that on. So you look how beastly these are. Last tier units. Tier 2 pikes. Yeah, thank you. Thank you again. I'll charge everything in. Right. Now we're not using these. That was just to make them funnel in the middle. Praetorian Guards. Just remember, elite units. You don't get any more elite than these. So they just cracked the whip as well to make them kill better. Look, that's on yellow. They're gone. So pikes. In you go. Like I say, all I'm keeping them off is keeping them off the flanks. That's all they're here for. If once they run, we're off.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Praetorian guards. Yep. And it's about finding the cost-effective one for the challenge. Praetorian guards, and we've got one yellow unit because we got flanked, probably. They're gone. See how cost effective they are. And I tried the other pike units, and they take more losses than this. They cost more. And I don't know what it is. They just produce better results. So on with the challenge itself. So I started messing around with the campaign. I went hyper aggressive. I triggered a civil war. And I used the strat of building up a garrison in every single place that I come across now. I've only captured Athens and the town forward from it. That's it. I've got a couple of fights now to sort out. So we're moving up north to take this place. I can't remember the name of it. This is how my army will be looking, typically, which will be a butt ton of pikes, 2 of these Spartan hoplites on the sides, 2 cavalry just in case we need them. Hey, we've already got one of these bots. You're getting banned. Add to... Yep, getting blocked. Where was I now? 2 cavalry units just to try and mop up any straggler range, you know, if they've got a load of slingers that we can't deal with. 2 onagers for sieging up, because it just makes it so much better for blowing a load of the walls down and taking towers out. And the rest archers. Oh yes, I'm investing in range. So they're bringing this out, and they should win. That's what it's telling me. Right, let's have a look how we do. The idea is to stay extremely aggressive early game. We having a good lie down on a proper couch, love?
Yeah, why not?
Ooh, yeah.
Maybe I'll screw up on the small one.
No. Take advantage while you can. Why can't we see him? Why can't I see the enemy? So let's start setting up as a 1. So there's 1 for the general. Get the pikes ready. And get you just to go back a little bit. Now I know they will charge me. They'll charge me because I've got onagers. But yeah, I just can't cope with it. And group them. Fight on my command only. They do, yeah, I was going to say, even though they have slingers, I'm still going to put my archers back here. I'm going to try and catch them out. Cavalry. I don't want you to stay in formation. Then, where's my general? I don't want you on the front lines. Just in case they get anything down the sides. You know what, let's move ourselves a little bit further up to the line. And then once I've done this fight, if they finished attacking me, we can do a little bit of a review on what I did offline. I don't like the archers that close to the back of me pikemen's heads. Drop your pikes. Here we go. If we're victorious and live, again, we're meant to lose this. Light horse. Again, I need to be more effective in fights like this using my archers to take out the likes of this that's coming for us, because I've actually considered completely binning me cavalry altogether and just getting 2 more of them. Or even 2 more archers. The biggest threat to our success here is that cavalry and not managing it properly. Not bothered about any of this stuff. They can be dealt with. Quiet. We got rid of 10 of them. We need a bit more gone. There we go. We took about 19 of them out. Oh, that was a absolute smashing hit. That. We want to keep him in line. I want to bring him over to... Where are you going? Stop moving. 21 left. I think we've done some good damage to him.
Quick march, ready and waiting.
Right, so let's get the Onagers back. Some explosive round. Let's go mess them up with the cavalry. Alright, we'll deal with that, that's fine. Right, let's get the archers back into position. You see what I mean? I'm just losing out on this part where they can swing round. If I could just cope with this a little bit better, I'd be okay. He's not firing. Get rid of the Oath Swan. What the hell's gone on with me, General? Just that's going to shred him. I think we may be better just changing the initial shape of our front line. Might be better.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yeah, I was meant to lose it. Hello, birdie. You just got munched.
By your command. Understood. Citizen cavalry. Archers.
Spartan pikes!
Okay, I think we can speed up slightly. And we're good. Oh, hang on, never mind. You got in amongst me archers.
The men are wavering.
And again, give another volley. He's already off. Done. I should have one more fight after this and then I can show you what's going on. Who's the biggest killer there? I think it's that archer at 116. No, 127. Give me my money. Right, that's completely exposed now.
I make the offer of
Invasion force lands. I thought they would have come for me now. It's not. We'll be dealing that with this garrison. So what I did, I got... What turn are we on? We're on turn 31. I deleted the farm that we had here, instantly upgraded to 2 of these, so we had 14 on defense, and so we could get our archers and our barracks. Then I fortified once we had a big stack in the face, and they threw 3 stacks at me, which we annihilated. The question is now,
at your command.
I'm not allowed to come home anyway. Can I come on? No, so let's just take this then, if I'm not allowed to go home. And I'll just do some quick recruitment here. Again, this is not, that's something that I need to stop. That's what messes me up in my other games. Because now look at these injured and we're in town. We're bloody looting it. I've got to stop doing that. Because round here there could be another big whopping 20 stack. And I can't recruit here.
Commander.
No, I've got to stop doing that. That's because I'm getting impatient and I want to carry on moving. Now they're moving back to take that, aren't they? I have to stop that. That's going to be like, what, 5 turns? 3. Okay, so what we're going to do, we are going to repair you. We're going to convert you into a fishery. Cannot build. Fine, I'll destroy it and build it up then. A bronze workshop can get destroyed. Oh no, it can get converted into that. Why? Why can it do it with that but not with this? And then... So that needs to be one of them buildings that we need. So do you. And you need to be an onager as well. So then I need to decide between defending this place and losing Larissa. Oh, and he also kicked out the other faction that was here. I kicked him out. We've only lost that up to now. So with that one. But yeah, I kicked them out. So we got the majority control. And we're pretty okay with them at the minute at 34 happiness. And it's because we overcame a succession. We've got plus 24. So, yay. That's lost. It's only producing 198 anyway. That's the more important thing to get. And we'll build that up to a nice wall settlement and come back down. We'll be fighting you in a minute. And I'm not recruiting anything else there. I want them to come and fight me.
Ready for orders.
Or you could even come fight me here if you want. But I know they're going to be going for that. You need to recover.
What do you wish of me?
Come back here.
Treading softly.
Because that'll be gone next turn.
Greetings,
And then
friend.
declare
We must
war.
need to get-
It was about being as cost effective as possible and using every possible man.
Be an end to boredom.
This is the only way that attacking other settlements, only having 2 of these, is going to be a major drawback. 4 of them would be much better. But 4 of them in a straight up fight is not good. So if we got rid of 2 of these, we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I like 8. Typically I like 8, so we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Yeah, I like me 8 pikemen. The other alternative is that I scrap the cavalry. Get rid of the cavalry and turn them into 2 of these. Right, let's end the turn and see what these do. Do it. I'm still trying to stay aggressive, but by me auto-resolving that, that's completely messed up the aggressive nature of what we were trying to do. They'll take it. Oh, hello, Apollonia. As we knew this was coming. And who the hell's that? Is that the rebellion for this area? We're going to relax. We're going to take a breather. We're going to reinforce. We need to build this area up anyway. So we've done that now. Back into earning some money. Where's the first tax bonus? I think it's this tree, isn't it? Yeah, it's there. We'll take that and get this as well. Was that a rebellion? Yeah. So they're going to suffer a rebellion, which will fight them, hopefully wipe them out, and then we just come back down in a few minutes and capitalise. So we want you to be a fishery. You can start spying now.
Seeking the enemy.
And then we need one of them and one of these. You know, I'm actually thinking of making this just a different building, because we can get our Onagers just here over the border, but then that's putting a priority. No, we stick to the plan that we always have, because it does produce a bit of money. We stick to the plan, because what I'm trying to do with the Rome campaign, where we ended up moving down here and struggling to survive, I'm trying to take the fight to them constantly now. So once this is recovered, I'm going to try and unite this region. I'm moving into Rome. I'm coming straight across. And I'm hoping that I've got enough money to get a second army on the go. Because that is not a walled city. I don't know whether to come across or to keep on pushing up here. But I think you might just go whoop to the walled city. Deal with this first. Right, how's your army looking? So, It's do we get rid of our 2 cavalry for the sake of 2 of them, but then I don't think we've got enough archers to compensate for the lack of cavalry. But then it'd be getting rid of more of these, which I don't want to do. Because these are very handy. Alright, nothing we can do now. We're making a grand per turn. I don't want to interfere with that, even if they come down and siege me up down here.
At your command.
We've got a 15 garrison. So we have a total of how many pikes? We've got a total of 3 pikes. Is it? 4 slingers, 4 youths, 2 citizen cavalry, hoplites, pikemen. Yes, we have 3. Now this is the interesting thing. I do think these will need a couple more pikes. So we've got, what is it? So you've got your normal pikemen, which costs 94. Then you got your Spartan pikes, which cost 94. There's no price difference between them. So that's why I want to try and run with this strategy to see if it'll get us anywhere.
Ready for battle.
So in that case, how many pikes are here? So why's that got 6 pikes and that place has only got 4? That's only got 4 because I'll show you why. You start off with this and you upgrade to rank 2, gives you the garrison of 2 of these. And then that also gives you a garrison of 2. But then we upgraded you to a rank 3 that turns them pikemen for some reason into 2 hoplites. And I've had no reason to upgrade that because I can't be bothered with that cavalry. And it consumes more food, so that stayed as that one. That's why with 2 pikes down here. That's good to know. So then we could do with 2 of them on defense then. Just to boost the numbers here. Okay, if we can get them in time. Let that carry on. We can't move anywhere until this has got a decent garrison. And then the idea is to take that back. And then we're stuck for money. This is where the enemy tends to creep up on me. Is when we've got no economy. Let's carry on. Next turn. Because if we left that... Okay, they just absolutely destroyed them. Never mind. If we left that on the basic buildings rather than upgrading them, I'm not going to be able to recruit the units that I want while we're up here. Yeah, that's fine.
At your command.
I'm going to give them another turn's rest, and then we come back to kick their teeth in. And then I'm going to run off, and then they'll run down, and I'll kick their teeth in, and they'll run off again, and I'm going to keep on cashing in on Larissa until a point where all this is built up and we've got a nice big fat bag of cash. Your loyalty is 11. Right, let's get the summary going. Alright, we don't want to pay for that. Hello. A priest has arrived from Bure. They said the article foretold good fortune for our people. Sacrifice a white sheep. Why would you say a white sheep and not just a sheep? Sacrifice a cow. Next turn, we come for these. They never attacked. I don't know why they're just standing there doing nothing. So again, we wait a turn and then we move. Because once that's completed next turn, there will be some garrison there. It just won't be as large as I want it. And once we took that, I then need to think, do I want to come and take Apollonia and move up? Because we don't know what's going to come down here. And I'm... Some interesting things to think about. Next turn. I'll be upgraded. What's that give me? A garrison of... It gives me a garrison of 2 of these. Rank 2 gives me a garrison of citizen and 2 of them. The third one gives me a garrison of Spartan hoplite, which I don't want. Right, okay. So we'll stop at rank 2 here for now, because that's going to be the forefront of my empire there. And I'm trying to just have like a general, like one of these up there with a few units in, while this carries on moving around, taking over towns and stuff, expanding them. But we will meet the Romans once we take that, and I'm not staying there. I'll be moving north again. Right, so next. Okay, they've just raised their ugly face, so that changes things slightly. They're coming down, so that changes things. That oh, Jesus Christ. Right, everything's changed here now. So we might even be losing money. No, we're okay.
I am an
My son comes of age, favoured by the gods. Good omen. Woo! Right, 18, that's still fine. We could get him married and all that, but I just don't want to. You can have that. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, hang on. What's does my fella need anything? No. Can't get you married yet because you're only 17. That's fine. So everyone's coming down to say hello to me at this place. So it's looking like this is definitely going to need a decent garrison. I'm going to spend the money and upgrade that. That's already at rank 2, so that's unlocked the cavalry. What do you unlock at rank 2? If I was to bother to upgrade you, we get 2 slingers. Expands the garrison by 2 more bodies, I'll take it. Now, what I need to check is your abilities. You beautiful man. Look what he's got. We've got 9 battles. Who do I want to take out first? Out of these 3 armies. That looks like range spam, so I'd appreciate them hitting me walls. I say we take out these. Saying that they are starting to chuck pikemen at me as well. So their pikemen are 38-24.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, mine are better. Because I don't want them all just doing that. It would have been better if they fortified and then I moved out. But I said that I want to be aggressive. I want to keep on pushing, and we can see how we would be against. Oh, we just had a fight with some pikes. We've had a fight with some of this as well. If we've been damaged too much and they just come and stomp on us, this campaign could be over from there, but it needs to be tested. So let's go. It's saying I'm going to win, but we can't get lazy and auto resolve. I just want to see the percentages. 70, 68, 70, no. We need to try and do better than that. They've got 3 ranged. I'm going to try and stagger my frontline defense against all this then. So my only concern then is these 4 pikes and that 5th one to a lesser extent. And maybe the slinger. And then I need some more adequate defense against the cavalry. I'm going to play super defensive. If I wanted to get really cheesy, I could do a pike box. And then we're guaranteed not to get flanked. But then I just need to make sure that my lines stay, and if my archers and my onagers will fit in. Yeah, that'd look. Or we could always just leave the archers out with the pike box and just put the onagers in, because that's what they want to go for. I'm thinking pike box. Because I know it's cheesy, horrible mechanics, but I need every single advantage here. Right, wait. So if I wanted to do a pike box,
Spartan pikes!
I did 4, and then we've only got another bloody 4, so it'd have to be
Your orders!
a 3.
Fight phalanx!
At your service.
With my 2 onagers. Oh, this is going to be a bit close.
As you command.
Sparta!
With another one here.
Spartan pikes!
On there. And then just
Ready for orders?
3 at the back to be on the safe side, and then just leave everything else out to, what we can try and deal with all this with. And then we give it as much cover as we can with the archers and supporting hoplites. Then we know that we're absolutely covered. The only thing that's exposed are the flanks here, which I can try and tilt them slightly. I'm thinking pike box. Not ideal, but hey ho.
Pike infantry ready!
See you later, mate. Thanks again for the donation. Have fun at your sister's. Wrong way. Did it say thanks for the donation? Thanks for the donation if I didn't. Right, get them back there.
Spartan pikes!
Let's line that up. Then we're going to make this line a bit more chunky.
Spartan pikes!
But by doing the army this tightly packed together, we're going to be very exposed to range. Can I just do something like
By your command!
that?
Sparta! Understood!
Be close. Still don't like it. That's better.
Spartan pikes! We await your command.
There you go. Pike box. So the way I'm going to set this up is just go from
Spartans!
there to there, you and you. There's my pike box.
Anyone who breaks formation will be punished.
You alright, mister? I want to put you in control group 2.
Group disbanding.
Your orders.
And then that's going to be the biggest pig. So the way we're going to try and deal with that, we're going to get the general and all his mates in group 1 to come on this side. And then the archers
Archers. Don't break formation.
are going to come here in front. And then I'm going to put the cavalry
Field artillery.
on the other side.
Leave formation.
Ready and waiting.
Anyone who breaks.
I'll lie, I'm going to hide him behind here just a little bit. And then I'm going to push all this up to the front lines.
General.
So yeah, I'm employing every dirty tactic I can to get ahead. And no, I'm not.
Sparta!
Look at the way the pipe box is going. No.
General.
All right, looks like whatever the pipe box is, we start.
Understood.
Starting with these, because the cavalry, I'll just go after these otherwise, because they're not the best in the world, so they can hide there. Starting with these, ballista. Toggle fire at will. Put all will, eh? We're gonna go for the Tarantine Cav.
As I see it, and as the omens confirm, our enemies are well supplied with farmers and peasants.
Where are you going?
They lack warriors, but that is entirely.
I thought they would have moved out against me, given that I've got Arnigas. My word, the AI wasn't stupid and charged me. I'm gonna have to move me pipe box. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Did you get too impatient?
Fire on the enemy! Fire! Spartans! Ballista! Now!
That's a good hit. That's a bloody good hit on him.
Loose! Fire! Archers!
That's only melee cavalry.
Ready for orders!
Can do whatever the hell it wants.
Missiles awaiting targets. Take aim! We await your command.
Spartans! Advance at speed! We await your command.
Helots! Loose! Ballista! Loose! Helots! At speed! Take aim! Commander!
Alright, Polly's back.
Commander, double!
Form phalanx! Ready for orders! Advance at speed! Missile infantry ready! Fire on the enemy! Commander! Loose!
Citizen cavalry!
Archers!
Get rid of the Tarantine Cav and I'll be happy.
At the double! Ballista! Now! Helots! Loose!
I've still got 3 of them left in.
Our general is under attack.
Oh, he's fine.
Double time! At the double! Fire!
They're burning my pikes down. This might have not been the best formation in the world.
Loose! At speed! Quick march! Advance at speed! Quick march!
Citizen cavalry! Orders! Diamond formation! Citizen cavalry!
What a weird way this has gone. The men are going to be wavering in that front line of the pipe box there in a minute.
Archers! Understood! Spartans! To arms! Archers! By your command! At your service! Archers! Ready and waiting! Missile infantry ready! Ready for orders!
I don't know if I'm going to rate this pipe box very highly.
Archers! Fire, fire!
But I thought they were all going to charge in, you see. Right, reinforce over there.
The men are wavering.
Ready! Missiles ready and waiting!
Javelin are shredding me.
General! Archers!
Sparta!
General! At your service!
Keep shredding him. Keep shredding him.
Fire! Ready! As you command! Charge! Missile infantry! A quick march! Double time! Move! Advance at speed!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Uh-oh. Right, that was a suicide move.
Mob at speed! Your orders! Fire! Engage! Phalanx! Double time! Citizen cavalry!
Right, here we go. The cavalry's free.
Yes, Commander!
The enemy general is dead.
You alright, exit? Exit not. What you were going for, I think.
Advance at speed! Phalanx! At the double! Now! Orders! Ready for order! Engage! Orders understood!
Don't like pipe box.
Spartan pikes!
Citizen cavalry! Quickly now! Engage! Phalanx! At speed!
Alright, this is definitely a defensive fortify in your face type scenario with all this lot.
We await your command!
And we're also dealing with pikes, I believe.
Waiting targets! Phalanx! Understood! Citizen cavalry!
One good charge into the back of this will be fine.
In our favor.
Yeah, but we took a hell of a lot of losses. I'm going to have to get some mercenaries to be safe for the attacking armies, I think.
Double time! Citizen cavalry!
One itchy eye.
Yes, Commander! Citizen cavalry!
Spartan pikes!
Advance at speed! By your command!
It might just be hard initially because we're fighting pikes. We're just going to have to wait for the time where this will equal out.
Attack their positions! Archers!
Got a big old fat line going now.
Swift melee cavalry! Spartan pikes! Melee horsemen! Your orders! To arms! Citizen cavalry! Form diamond formation! Forward!
Alright. Bit too close for my liking. Because there's one thing that the tests don't do. That we were doing before, they were too controlled. It was just one melee line against another. Give me the money. Again, there's going to be some mercenaries that were getting... It's driving me nuts. What's my movement range that I've got left?
We hunger for battle.
I should be able to wipe them out and go back home.
Kill them all.
98%. I'm going to go back behind me walls, get a couple of mercenaries as much as it's going to be expensive, and start replacing.
At once.
Right, so we should be able to go back home now.
Ready for battle. Set up the watch. Ready for orders.
You and you merge. I'd say you and you can merge. And you and them can merge. So that's a 5 stack we need. We're going to do a normal recruitment here. What's coming through here? 13. Have we got any? We've got none at full health. Oh yeah, we have. We've got some. We've got the 4 pikemen that are here. This place is nearly at full health again, so that's good.
We hunger for battle.
So let me recruit. We've got the 2 cavalry, which we could merge into 1 as well. Just get the price down. Let me do that. Right, I need 6 units now. I want 1 more cav. I'm leaving us at 1 Orniger. We're going to try a different approach. Then pikes. I can't recruit Spartan pikes here. Yes, I should be able to. No, I can't. I can only recruit Spartan pikes back here because that's a rank 3 one, which I need the northern one to be as well. Brilliant. So this is going to make this line a little bit weaker. How many turns do we got to wait for it? 5 turns. I'm not waiting that long. So you know what we do? We recruit the weak ones and we move on. Even though they're the same price. 90. 90. Look at that. 53 compared to the 40-26. Don't care. We recruit and we move on. And then we'll be missing 2 units. So for that temporary fix, I will be getting 2 mercenaries to fill in the blanks. Anything cheap? Well, I don't want to be hemorrhaging too much cash. I doubt you won't get cheap mercenaries. No, right, bugger it then. I wish they'd hurry up and have a go at this place. Next turn, that completes. I then get 2 mercenaries. We fight, we disband, we go back home. And we keep doing that system, right? In terms of happiness, what are you? You're 13... you're 20, it's fine. Right, let's end the turn.
You can call me Nix.
Yeah, research rate. Yep, do that. So, is this worth it?
You can have peace. You can have peace this day.
I'd say it's still too early to say. The Romans, as we know, upgrading to them is going to be a waste of time.
Peace is not an easy word. Warriors speak of honor and glory, but you have little of them left.
I think what I need to do is do the fight where we're stuck with Rome, right?
Accept the terms. Consider the alternatives.
Oh,
and you will
I
see
wish.
that there
I
is
wish
very
that was
little
allowed
sense
in this
anything
challenge.
else.
I really wish that was allowed. I might need to do. I might need to do the fight as the Romans just so we can see what the research gives us once it's complete. Because I'm sure it's legionary cohort and that's it. Yeah. Because I do prefer the Romans.
We hunger for battle.
Is that just all range spam? Seriously?
Ready for battle.
If that's all range spam, I'm going to get my face eaten. I'll probably grab 2 Tarantine cavalry and zerg straight into them. Or 2 of these to back them up and straight in. They're going to shred me otherwise.
Ready for orders. For the gods.
Oh, thank you, Baz, for the follow. That is just pure spam. You alright, mate? That's just pure spam in my face. I can't even believe that's a legit army. I'm going to sneeze in a minute, I think. It's there, it's the back of my nose. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think there's round 2. I've not got another one in the chamber. Gotta make no difference. Right. I'm going to have to stay with a very good and melee Addy. Okay. Thank you, mister. And they've got silver chevrons because we could get wiped out now. And this is this trial over. And then we're going back to the Rome fight. Holy crap. Okay.
We await your command.
Do I? I'm trying to think of dirty tactics to overcome the situation. I'm not above cheese now to win this. I'm thinking of going in the corner. What is it? Not that one. That one's got dirty hills on it. Where's this one? Big one. Sitting off in the corner. Just firing like crazy at him. I've got my cavalry to flank around the back. I don't trust it. I'm going to hide in the corner. It's not the best tactic in the world, but hey ho.
Swift melee cavalry.
Right, getting out. Because yeah, the test that we were doing before, when we were the Romans, we never filtered in. When we were losing, we never filtered in archers, we never filtered in cavalry, we never filtered in onagers. We just did straight up melee versus melee. So, yeah.
Ballista!
We're off in the corner.
General! Hold formation! Spartans! Anyone who breaks formation will be punished!
Anyone who breaks formation will be punished.
Stay as you are! Ballista! Citizen cavalry!
Right. Yes, I'm not above corner camping. We're all here, aren't we? That we are. So we got all the army now.
General!
No. Shift.
Orders!
That.
Advance at speed! Soldiers, you know me. You my worth, and I know yours.
Grecian Cav.
So I tell you that victory is within our grasp here today. When we
I
are
really
dead,
don't trust it.
the world will marvel.
At the double!
Ready for orders.
Quick march, Commander! Understood.
Yours to command.
Alright, we're gonna have to make a bigger
Spartan pikes!
pike line.
Quick march!
Archers. Double time.
We'll sort that one out in a minute.
Spear infantry ready. Advance at speed.
And then I just need to tilt the corners of my pikes
Archers.
so they don't get flanked.
Understood.
Because even though your pikes are in like this, they can still get them at the corner and it's classed as a flank. But the way that I want to do this, from there to
At speed!
that'll do it on that one.
Ready for orders.
Last is always an awkward one.
As you command!
It's somewhat better. Alright, he's nearly in place. Are they hidden?
Citizen cavalry!
That one is. Pylon.
Quickly now, ready and waiting. By your command. Orders? Yours to command. At your service. Right forward. Sparta!
Your orders!
Phalanx!
He's still not in position. I can't believe I've got a feeling they're gonna rip us apart.
Archers. Ballista.
Their cavalry as well. Because this is where I would prefer the Romans to charge back at him and lob the peel him.
Ballista. By your command. Now.
We'll see how deadly all this is at shredding my pikes in 1 second.
Field artillery awaiting orders.
Come on. We've still not got the enemy general. There we go. They soon pick the speed up there.
Ready. Take aim.
That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a cracking one.
The enemy general is dead.
Thank you. I think I'm going to get absolutely shredded here. Bullseye indeed, yeah.
Quickly now! Orders. Melee cavalry ready. Citizen cavalry for glory! Ready for orders. Melee cavalry. Recharge! Citizen cavalry!
Come on, Pikes, hold the bloody line, will yous? You know what else?
Ballista. Take aim.
Citizen cavalry! Advance! Melee cavalry ready.
At your orders.
Loose.
Swift melee cavalry. Citizen cavalry! Swift melee cavalry.
Come on. Get rid of him.
Men are wavering.
They're wavering.
Citizen cavalry!
Ballista.
We're okay, we're okay, we're okay, we're okay.
Citizen cavalry! Ready! Sparta! Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Yours to command.
At your service.
Citizen cavalry!
Ballista. Now.
Sparta!
Fire.
Citizen cavalry!
Alright, they're toasted.
Melee horsemen!
Lost too many pikes because my cavalry was pinned down.
Flee the field of battle. This...
Yeah, I was a bit too close. Does my army need more cavalry? But then if they burn through me pikes, I got nothing left anyway. Pay me.
On the move. Ready for battle. Leave.
And then auto resolve again. Excuse me. I just can't get the composition right. I don't know if I'm going too heavy pike. Because I know to defend a walled city with pikes you need at least 8.
Call this a garrison.
So let me kick these two out. Because you've seen how much more effective we were against that army because of the fact that we had 4 cavalry. If I knew that's how weak they were, I would have charged into them much sooner. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pikes, and these are they're not even Spartan pikes. Maybe that's why they got ripped a new one. Oh, they're Spartan pikes, they got ripped a new one. Okay, never mind. So can you and you merge? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got another 4. That takes me to a 19 stack. But then they also want more cavalry. But then these have pikes on defense themselves. So, give me... I need them for the flanks. Give me 2 of them then.
Come, fight with us.
And then the rest in pikes. Yeah, this army composition's got me scratching the old noodle. So you've got to think, we've beaten back these 3 armies, and then you should have had a buttload of time to replenish. No, you've not. Okay. We're just missing the Spartan pikes. And they've got... What's that? That's 5 in total. Which will go down once we get this recruiting place up. It'll change to... 3. But we'll have the recruitment facilities. Which I think are more important because we've already felt the pain through it because we're recruiting the more rubbish pikes. Just because, even though they're the same price. Just so we can keep moving. I didn't regret not having 2 onagers. But that needs to stay. I do. That was really good having 4 cav units there. I did enjoy that. I think it saved our bacon. It's just whether or not to get rid of the hoplites and replace them. We're either going to have to go cav or hoplite. So I'm thinking replacing these as well. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I got rid of them, we could go up to the 8. Or do I keep 6 pikes? Yes, that's including getting rid of these. And up the amount of archers. Because we're going to be playing this scummy, we're going to be doing corner camping and everything to get ahead. But we can't do any more recruiting until next turn anyway.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, we can't do any more till then. I'll be leaving a garrison as well. They'll be coming down here and taking Larissa. Even though we're due a rebellion. Take Larissa and bounce back up. Oh no, we've still got this fella to kill. Right, who are we at war with? That's fine. I want them to attack me. They've just been garrisoned for so long. I want them to attack me capital. Right, and we're going to end the turn here. Right, rebellion. I'll probably take 2 mercenaries with me for this as well as Pergamon.
We offer this as a
Because I'm starting to feel like all we're doing is maintaining and not expanding, which is not what I want to do. Oh no. So we're also due a rebellion down here as well.
Commander.
Right. Let's have a look what's going on here then. It'll be in that one. Still happy. What do you want? In for me, let him speak. Kill him, silence, and give him office. Right. politicians and the public are both enamored by a great young orator. He's obviously ambitious and is gaining favor of the rabble, although he has yet to disparage you. He hasn't supported your endeavors either. Right, yeah, fine, just kill him then. If he doesn't support me, he can just die. Alright, Blitz. Oh man, I'm so knackered. I've had no sleep. I don't know how many hours I've been up. It's easily more than 12. It's something ridiculous I've been awake for. This whole challenge is sending me nuts. Now, what I want to do... I was going to check the Rome one. Does he ever have enough? But we're struggling to get... Alright, no. Hang on. Yeah, I'm a bit all over the shop with me thinking. Because as you see with Rome, what are we? Iceni, Rome. We're here, but we're starting to lose land. And this faction here has legionnaires. And we've got Praetorians and everything coming for us. But I want to check the research. That's what I want to do. Just let me do this one fight and read up on the research. And then we'll come back to Sparta. Because then I'll know exactly where I am. Yeah, that's fine. It's something in the research I want to check, but I can't check the research until I've done it this way, and I'm not starting a new campaign as Rome. And it makes me think that we should have been playing as the Cornelii to get cheaper auxiliaries than doing this. Just give me a second. Right, I'm going to try and not lose this. We'll be fighting that with a lot of pikes, which is very unfortunate. We're supposed to lose it, but let's see. Now, if I had an Onagaria, you'd poke it at the water and just blow everything up. This challenge, man, Blitz, is sending me nuts. I can't tell you how many times I've restarted it. Melee units are just no good. And there's me looking at a melee faction. Hello. Right, you're instantly going to be picking on pike unit. I want you picking on the pikes. Going back to town. Because the Roman melee units are so expensive, right? And I just don't find them cost effective, but then the pikes are getting burnt apart. Right, can I just... If I wanted to cheese this, right, what you'd do is to take this army and I'd go put him in the corner over there and I'd just let the hour tick past and I wouldn't lose it. But I don't want to get that cheesy. We could lock down there. Let's do my typical defense then. Right, let's grab these, group them. Tarantine cavalry, bane of my existence. 2 more. 2 in there. That blocks that off as well, group. So hopefully they send the majority of them this way. We might be able to kill the general before he arrives. And again, we've got 2 cav units to try and sort something else out with. So then we're going to put you there. But once the pikes get into pike formation, I think I'm going to get eaten. I don't think they've got the brains to come down here. Just in case. Oh, you can back them up instead. Archers are going to go right there. Because I want that dead as soon as, and then we should be able to deal with the rest. You Bigoles, move over. And in fact, I'll put you here to support them. Cavalry. I just want to keep my cavalry hidden until we've dealt with this. And then I should be able to turn around and deal with this lot. Right. What I was about to say, is everyone in position? Me general certainly not. Right, it's fine. Fine. Because attacking Testudo and defensive Testudo is amazing. But it's fighting other factions that have upgraded to basically Legionnaire equivalents now that I'm struggling against. And I'm getting Petarians chucked at me because of the Civil War. Right, we're all in position. Let's be going.
To the oars! Rome is mother to us all! Your orders!
Whoa.
Support ships ready! Victory for Rome! Our missiles await your orders! Support ships at your command! Ready for orders! Show them steel! At your command! Support ships!
Keep that up, keep that up, keep that up. Back to the sea, back to the sea, back to the sea.
Support ships at your command! Ships waiting! Legionary!
Go back to the sea.
Support the enemy general is dead.
Right, so what we need to do now is pull that back. Put these on the front line. Select these. Get them in attacking Testudo. Get them in attacking Testudo. Right, blow them up. These ships have been ballers.
Legionaries! Ready for orders!
Do it again.
Mars, aid us!
Where are you retreating for?
Attack! For Rome!
Yeah.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Okay. That went well. Right, cavalry. Cavalry, cav.
Honor! Forward!
Right, ranged.
Missile infantry ready!
Get your asses here and shred.
Bravo!
Absolutely shred. The pikes. Where's me cav?
Melee cavalry ready!
It's alright. Go.
Sons of Mars!
God, I love archers. Thank you, War. Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, come on. Run, 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 run. Oh, I keep on pressing on the wrong damn thing. You know what else we can do? Come on, boys, run down here. Indeed, proper killer. Right, we've only got this to get through.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Woo!
Quick march! Ready and waiting.
Oh man, they've managed to land a bit more. Right, we're in a bit more trouble over here. Well, let's drag these over. Man, how long does it take you to bloody run off, man? Come on, fuck it off, Axeman. Oh, attack and test the door. Get it. Alright. Focus them. Focus them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Alright, each gonna have to take it to the face, boys. Take one for the team.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Where are they? You just stop moving. Move. Who's got a stupid wall? Move on.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Orders. Equites! Ready for orders. Riders at the double! Fire quickly now! Action! Riders! Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Ammunition. Move you across. Move you here.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Quickly now! Equites! All riders at the double! Advance! Legionaries! Charge! Waiting! Advance at speed! Missiles awaiting commander! Happy to serve! Melee troops awaiting orders! Engage! Legionaries! General! Double time! Equity! Ready and waiting! Withdraw! Our men flee the field of battle! This is a shameful display.
Right, keep throwing your peelums. Eli. Peel him. Keep throwing the bloody things.
Understood! Your orders! For glory! Commander! Advance! General! Take charge!
Right, I think we're through it. I think we're safe. That should be a stack wipe, actually. That was brutal. Now, it's the research if we get 5 seconds to check. Right, give me some money. One, I just want to check the research, man, and see what we get. And then I can test the next bit that I wanted.
We come to you in strength.
Look at all this spammage. Right. So what I wanted to check was this thing. So it's 16 turns, and then I'll move myself out the way so you can read it as well. There we go. This research right here, because this faction, before I show you, has got the version of high-ranking. What they called? Pre-file tired I am. The high-ranking versions of Legionnaires, and this insanely better than mine, and I mean by a significant margin. So what I want to know is this research in 15 bloody turns. So we get, yeah, it's Legionary Cohort, as I thought, replaces Legionnaires, because my biggest problem is the price of stuff, to be honest. It's inflation. Right, no stance. Because you'll see that they cost 149 standard per turn. I know it's a lot, but these cost 130, but they're not matching up to the troops next door. I'm getting absolutely ripped by them. And now I've got that great big ugly stack coming across with bloody Praetorians, which will be eyeballing this place up. Now that's not the worst if I lose it, but I don't know if I've got the capabilities of keeping it. Because we need to wait, what, 15 more turns for that to pop. And once that pops, I don't know if we're going to be able to hold back the likes of the Praetorians. Like Praetorians here, 65-39. And I can't even see what these other units do if we complete the research. Where's the research? That one. Because I've really enjoyed, you know, the playthrough as... I'm going to move this back. Well, down here then. I really enjoyed this playthrough as the Romans and surviving all this. I really don't want to give up on it. Whereas Sparta, as much as pikes are useful, it's, you know, it's the Romans. I've got an incredible soft spot for it. Even with all this going on. Can you get collecting me a bit more tax? I am divided, to be honest, in terms of starting again at Sparta, because we got mega aggressive, or these staying this campaign. Now, if we were playing as, I think they've just joined us again, the Cornelii. Yeah, if we played as them from the start, how long are we protected for? We're only protected for 2 more turns, and we've got a civil war coming on. If we played this to the Cornelii, we'd get cheaper auxiliary units. So my archers would have been half price. But it means starting again, and I don't have the energy for it. So I don't know whether or not just to soldier on with these and just to see if we can get that research, what it'd mean. So you're going to move down here, because the Romans' garrisons are meaty. They're a lot more meaty than the Spartans. Now, if I recruited with these, because what I want to show you was the auxiliary now. We've not even got the cavalry that the Cornelii, or whatever you want to call it, already have at this stage, which is a shame, and it's significantly cheaper. They do still pay the same rate for these, for example. Is it just better to play as Sparta? No, it's the other way around. I'm enjoying playing as Rome. I love Rome. I don't have the energy to start again as the Cornelii because I'm the Julii in this. Where Sparta, I don't know if I'm running into the early issues that I found everywhere else, where my testing as Sparta was too controlled. It was only, well, all of it was too controlled. It was just, it wasn't realistic of a standard army that they throw at you, and it's thrown me a bit off the ball. But part of me doesn't want to let this campaign go. But we do have a bit of cash, so I'm thinking, like, look at that. That's so expensive for a Praetorian. But they're so much better. What about veteran legionnaires? 6638. They do so much more. And I just don't know how many they're gonna... I think all that's Praetorians. And these would be... Think about these being half price with the Cornelii. Half price. So what does this actually give me, right? So... Auxiliary camp. So they'd only cost me 30 as the Cornelii. And I've been short on units, you see. Just cheap units. Half price again. I wouldn't bother with them even though it'd be 50. Me archers again. It'd be half price. What? It'd be 35 rather than 70 under the Cornelii. And then that'd be 70 for the cavalry. It's just insanely cheap prices, and that's just in a garrison expansion. And there's also, as the Cornelii, some other units I think you can recruit in the Rome area. Cheap sword units. But again, it's surviving. Because I tried it as the Cornelii. Because I thought it'd be good and didn't survive. But what I did with this is, you know, I did have a bit of luck. But this is a nightmare. So, back to me point. We're making 3.5 grand. I'm thinking of making this. So what's the price difference between you? Hello? Can you give me some more information, please? There you go. So these are 125. These are 142. They're straight up 160. Yet the veteran legionnaires do more damage. But they've got 10 less melee defense. There are two options. Either continue this campaign but struggle a lot and potentially not make it, or start anew with Rome. What you really want to do, correct? Yes. 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 The Cornelii have insane... Like, I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm contemplating. This is something else that I found out, but pike units are just not realistic. They get shredded too easy by range. So if we go Grand Campaign, Rome, and again, we found out about the garrison tactics, so we might not even actually get kicked out of Rome. Because all that's been a new learning experience. So Junior, Cornelii, it's this. It's, let me move my camera back now. So we've got something called, all will serve minus 50% upkeep for all auxiliary units. I'll show you how good it is. It's insanely good. But again, I'm being a bit weird because of like, I didn't go to sleep last night. I've just been streaming non-stop. With a bit of a break in between. And I think I need to go to bed. To be honest. Close it on chips. Close it on chips.
At war with the Etruscan League.
If you don't mind. Please. Now that we're playing the Cornelii, us, whatever you want to call them. Now, I'd need to get a couple of turns out the way. Does it show you here? No, it doesn't. I'd actually need to get there. Alright, so we'll get there. I'll show you what I mean. We're gonna go hyper aggressive though. Oh no. The only thing is that it doesn't have much growth. I'm gonna ignore... I don't know whether or not to ignore the north. I need to... I could get the barracks in place. Leave the town open. Because I can take Valathri now. So, the way that the research is going, and it's going to go the same as last time, we're going to zoom for the... No exceptions. Because I went straight down to there, then started messing around with the economy, and then locked. So, you know what? We're doing that. That's what we're doing. No messing. Now, is there no auxiliaries we can hire yet? No, I'd have to build up to it. I'd have to ignore... Yeah. I'd have to ignore the Ornigas to start with, which would set me back a little bit. But I wouldn't need Ornigas until we got down here. And... So the way that I'm going to do this then... How much is that? That's 4. So then that'd have to be deleted to expand you to allow me to do that. That'd give us 2 population. We need 4 to expand you. You need deleting. Right, down here, Consettia. You need 1. You need 3. Right. But that'd be an 8 garrison, and I don't know how long it'd be until it expanded, but it might put people off attacking us. We're going to stick to the tactic that we've been using, okay? So we're going to pull back for a little bit. We're going to go a little bit defensive initially. Clear war. This is why I do these little preparation bits off stream.
Greetings, my friend. You have my
Because they fail and have a chance of not working out.
Deliver your message and be gone.
Be welcome.
Declare war again.
Hermes bless you.
And then...
Be welcome here and speak as you wish.
Declare war.
Fear of... Greetings,
I think what I'll do is, my missus is cooking dinner now. I'll stop streaming when I go for something to eat in a bit. And then I'll...
I serve as my people's ears and
I'll tell you in 1 second.
Speaking as will please.
Let this fella shut up. Right. There's an achievement in Total War. It's called This is Total War Achievement. And as soon as you meet someone, you have to declare war on them instantly. So that's from turn 1 onwards. You can never give them peace. You can never make them a client state. You can never make them a satrapy. You can't do anything like that. But as soon as you meet someone, you declare war. The biggest issue with this is what some of the AI refuse to declare war on each other while they are at war with you. The only AI that declares war on each other are the ones that you've not yet discovered. And that's the issue that I'm having. We also need to trigger a civil war a couple of times and purge the... just purge out and reduce the size of the separatists. But that's the idea behind it. So have we declared war on you? No, we've not. So yeah, there's a this is Total War achievement because a standard legendary campaign I breeze through and I find him too boring. Is there no mod or an official patch for that? Nope. No, well, there might be, but I have to do this with vanilla rules. It's just a stupid, over-the-top challenge I put on myself. It's driving me up the ball, and as you can see, I'm not loading another game, by the way. We tried the Iceni, but Rome got too powerful. We tried that with Rome, but we just got messed up because we didn't do all the research, which I now know not to make that mistake again. But we didn't know the garrison tactic which we're going to be using here. Neapolis is normally the place that gets attacked like there's no tomorrow. So instead of spending the population in Rome, I am considering spending it here. That needs to go. Now that's only worth 61, so I don't think I'm going to keep hold of it. And I'm going to go one step further. I'm going to disband these. And then that extra population can go into Brundisium. To build another one of them. That needs to be converted into a fishery because we're going to be using an insane amount of food. Didn't you just say you were going to sacrifice Neapolis? No. I'm going to sacrifice, Consettia. Yeah, I'm sacrificing Consettia because it's only worth 53. It's here where the biggest issue comes in. I'm going to try and keep hold of this region as much as I can, using the tactic that we've learned. So your garrison expands when I upgrade this, doesn't it? No, Baz, it's fine. It's fine. I'm half asleep. I can probably say the wrong thing sometimes, so don't worry. It's fine. It enables civil. Right, your garrison one's better. So we go from 2122 to we get to Hastati. So we want to go up to a garrison. And then I want to tax everyone through the face like always. Where's the tax button? That one. We're not going north. We're going to go keep an eye on these. No point expanding till next turn. You're getting sacrificed. And then, yep, okay, that's all good. And then we're going to turn. Oh, and we're doing the military building as well. That needs to be fish. If we don't change that to fish, yeah, that we do need to keep hold of Neapolis. I think Neapolis is going to come more important for Rome, than Rome for a little bit. But again, I'll be going for my dinner in about 20 minutes or so. I'll be breaking from stream until then, and I'll try and come back if I manage to establish Rome. Otherwise it's just going to be me just repeating this non-stop, which I know people get a little bit bored of. So we want that to be a fishery. We want that to be one of them as well. And then we need to wait one more turn to upgrade to both of these here. Right, you. It's this region. I need the fishery. I need it. So we're going to upgrade that. I'm going to expand that. And I've not got the money, so cancel that and put that in place. Yeah. How much do these Hastati cost? But what I do want to show you is how much cheaper auxiliary units are. Because we'll be using them over Astarte temporarily, but we'll have the infrastructure in place for when we do need to flip. We're all good. After this research is done, I just want to deviate from the plan and get the research for Ornigas. Volki. You can go nick me some food until the buildings come online. Right, now back here. Get that done first. I know it's not ideal. I would prefer it the other way around. You know what? Do it the normal way. Go for that there. And we can build it that here. That's going to be done in one turn. So we want that there as well. Next turn. They're both done. Next turn. Because the idea is to conquer... Alright, I'll show you in a minute as well. Because I had plenty of opportunities and I didn't change the research over. I'll do it now. The last campaign we had plenty of opportunities to conquer this, but we left them. But we didn't know this garrison trick that we're doing. So now what I want to do is change the research. I know that's only one turn away, but I want to get Ornig attack. Now Ornigas can only be built in a capital city. That's why I'd normally take that one. But we're ignoring them for a longer term gain. Right, 2 more turns and I can start showing you. Next. It's going to be quite hard without an Ornigat. Initially, but we don't need it yet. The thing that I'm going to struggle without is definitely going to be archers. And I think the only place that you can build archers is Egypt and Syria. How long? 2 more turns on that, so that means that this is 1. Yeah, brilliant. 1 more turns on all this. So, how much does that cost? That costs 2 grand. I want that to be a garrison as well. It'll also provide money, and then we need to upgrade a fishery on the next turn as well. Next turn. Like that spike can nick more food.
What do you wish of me?
Which is that one. Ending turn. I can show you now. This is the key important bit. Even though we won't be recruiting in this area, it's still important to show you. So the reason I wanted to change from the Julii... Here we go. Things are starting to heat up now. Is because the main Roman army was so damn expensive, right? It was insane how it goes up. Because these units upgrade to legionnaires. And they go from 97 to 125, which is an absolute massive increase.
I want hourly patrols.
Now, the good thing about moving this block here, now down here, the way what we've done, this is now got 10 units, so this makes this fella a 22 stack, ready to fight this 20, even though 2 of them are plebs. Now, what I wanted to show you, because we're going to have to get a little bit of a garrison going here to counteract this, because I'm not coming down here for a while. if I click on Brundisium, raise forces, let's get our fella back. That's our house now. And get that going. Get him on his arse.
Ready for orders.
Get him in town.
All this and
This is what I wanted to show you. These fellas. 43. 43, right? And there's a better one once we upgrade to the rank 2 building. These are equivalent nearly to Hastati. Then the ones that I can recruit after that are comparable to Legionnaires at half the price this early in the game. That's the advantage of the Cornelii, and on top of that, like, all we've got to do is rush the research to here, which we should start progressing on now. So that's that 1, 3. We're talking about 5 turns, 6 turns, and we'll be able to do it. So the rank 2 building, we get all this cavalry, right? So that's going to be 60. Yes, that's exactly what I'm after. But the cheap unit, but I didn't survive last time I played as them. So they become 60. Now it's these who are absolute beasts. These are equivalent to early game Legionnaires at half the price. So even when I can recruit all the best Roman units, these remain the same price, where I lose the ability to recruit the Hastati, and I also have all this amazing cavalry, so I just won't bother with any of this. Where these will always be 180, that'll always be 200, that's always 120, and you know, these are the equivalents. Where if I click down here and rush to this, that's what? Half of 150. It's 70. I'm paying 70. I'm paying 70 upkeep costs for the equivalent of a Legionnaire. Hang on. Principe. So you do 47.37. But it's equivalent of a Legionnaire. Sounds kind of overpowered. Why would you ever try this channel on a different faction? Oh man, I've tried it on so many factions. I put way too much time in it. I've tried it as the Iceni. I've tried it as Rome multiple times. I tried it as Sparta, which I'm trying to have another go of now. And then someone told me to try it as Kush, but the pikes are rubbish. And you get bum rush. The most success I've had is as Rome. And Iceni went well until I faced Rome. And their melee troops just ripped me a new one because they had the better money and financial system. But what's that? Armored Legionnaire 58. 58.35. Taurians. That's 65.39. So yeah, we're going to be relying on them. Iceni, yes. Iceni. I'm not going to the game. I'll just show you. There you go. So basically, I conquered all of Britain, and then I managed to push down here, down to there, and then the Romans have all this, right? And they've got about 7 stacks that they can just throw at you in one area, and you need to be able to fortify, defeat it, and move on. The Iceni don't have archers. They don't have anything, even though I was at the best unit, and Rome's just too good. Anywho, let's start getting some of these on the go. So I'm going to try and avoid recruiting them because we've got cheaper cav on the way.
soldiering. It's
Look
a
how
good
ridiculous
life.
that recruitment is for one turn. So 97. Let's check these. What is it? Here's a question. Oh no, that's because I've not got the buildings ready. So you're doing a full recruitment. So let's upgrade their fish. Because if I get a civil war, which I will be provoking sooner than later, we will lose Brundisium, and I need to be able to take it back relatively quickly. So I need these buildings over here. We do need to get to 3 pops so we can get Ornigas eventually. They'll be moving down on me in a minute. But again, next time I'm playing this and I'll be on stream, I'll be much more lively. I cannot tell you how long I'm gonna wait for. We knew this was coming. That's just an auto resolve, isn't it? Ugh. Because the good thing is, after a while and you start conquering enemies' territory, right? They've had it for that long. They've managed to grow it. And you'll see, all I've done, I've just moved that Spartan army down. They said they're going to absolutely kick me backside. But look at this. Look at the garrison. And we've not even finished upgrading it. The next turn, we get 4 more Hastati here. 4 more Hastati. But they're saying these spears are going to rip me a new one. But anyway, I'm exhausted again, so I'm going to call it there for tonight. Yeah, so I'm going to go have my dinner, and then I'll probably try and practice this off stream. If I pick up, I'll be back. But it's, I'm not promising anything because I've easily been awake over 24 hours now. Yeah. But I'm trying to keep myself awake till about 10 o'clock. I've been struggling with insomnia for quite a while now, years. So I'm trying to reset my body clock. But if I manage to secure Rome and get okay with the Cornelii and I pick up a bit, I'll be back. If you like what you see, and follow me, like, and all that stuff. And yeah, I'll see you later. Is anyone on that I can host? Let me check. Because not many people are doing Rome, you see, and I do like to support it. Let me go to Twitch. We'll raid them. But the bad thing is, though, when I raid people on Twitch, it's when I'm going, and they want to sit there and talk, and I feel so ignorant just going saying, oh, yeah, here's a raid. I'm off now, yeah.
When it's done, are you helping to get everything together? Or doing that?
No. I'm hosting someone now. Here we go. Mr. Sleep. Oh, Mr. Sheep. Okay, we'll host this bloke. We'll raid him and host him. Again, I don't normally sound this half asleep either. Let's back up. Back up. I want to go to my channel. Back. Right. So, yeah. I'll see you later, Baz. Slash. Raid. This fella. Slash host. This fella. Right. We'll wait for that to come through. 2, 1. Poof. And then there we go.
We need to do what? Jocelyn, hey. Thank you very much. Hey, much love, man. Welcome in, Rob. Welcome in. Asala, welcome. Jocelyn, thank you very much for the raid. Much love, man. Hope you enjoyed it. 1-4-1-3. Thank you very much for the follow as well. Hey, much love, man. Hope you have team 1-1.
Oh, sound loop, I think.
We're currently doing some Rome 2 Divide et Imperia mod. I assume you were playing some Total War yourself. Thank you very much.